zero or is 4088. Number of PVC collected in those areas is 1964. The total number of registered voters where this election has not taken place or has been cancelled is 5,446. 5446. Number of PVC collected in those areas is 3,265. 3265. Now, the margin of difference between the leading political party that scores 7001 with the second runner-up or first runner-up APC, PDP that scores 5,339 is 1,662. 1662. This margin is less than the total number of PVC collected in the areas where election was cancelled, going by the provision of the law in the manual for election officials, page 73, note 30, condition for rerun and supplementary elections. Item B, it says, where the margin of lead between the two leading candidates in an election is not in excess of the total number of collected PVCs of polling unit where elections were not held or were cancelled in line with section 24, subsection 2 and 3, section 47, subsection 3, and section 51, subsection 2 of the Electoral Act 2022, the returning officer shall decline to make a return until polls have been conducted in the affected polling units and the result collated into a new Form EC8DA and subsequently recorded into Form EC8E for declaration and return. So based on this session that I just got, like I said, the differences between the leading party and the first runner-up is 1,662, while the number of PVC collected in those council area is 3,265. This election will not be declared. We have to go for supplementary election. Is therefore declared inconclusive. Thank you.
How many times would they tell you before you know that Nigeria is not for you? Ah! Now they never leave you. They have left you behind. Photo, not be juju be that. Sorry, oh. May God not allow them, make them kill you. 70 years old man. I am mumu na too much. You be mumu. You think say they wise.
You know why I'm showing you all of that? Why I'm showing you that, right? Because that is going, I mean, these are just like the pointers. Oh, sorry about that. You can't hear me. I'll tell that again. Do you know why I'm showing you that video? I'm showing you all of this. It's because in a year and a half, the same scenario is going to be playing out in that contraption, and they're going to call it election. A lot of you are going to sit down there. You're going to be seeing all these funny, crazy videos, right? And then you'll be like, man, again, that contraption can't be helped. it can't be saved. It's got to perish to save lives of those who are still here now. Or else, it will take all our lives. Can I assure you of that? You know? They can't elect their leaders. The criminals won't let that happen. The entire system is so broken that people wait for 4 years to repeat the same madness. No chance of probably doing it differently, right? They wait for 4 years. You wait, you sit down and wait. And then you watch them snatch ballot paper as ballot boxes, falsify election results, attack people, and they will still announce winners. Yeah. Inconclusive election. In by-election, inconclusive, because they have more voters than the accredited voters. So they have more votes than the accredited voters in 2025. So underage voters, so children voting, you're going to see a lot of that in your 2027. Like, you are actually going to have to live with that because it is northern Nigeria. Beavers, so IRF, all those things, right? They use them when they want to, and they can drop them and say, no, we don't want to use them because they are too slow. And yet, the law says that the election conducted with them is the valid one. Any election conducted outside that arrangement is wrong. No, not in northern Nigeria. They will push it in. And the rest of you will think that logically, right, horrible people should not be in government. Then you get the horrible people empowered again. And you are just going to be seated there like dejected, like, another 4 years, 2031, we go again. Baba, in 2015. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm just saying this to the, in 2015, you joined them to shout change, change, change. Next devil. We'll go again next year. Here you are with the renewed shege, where people are now like, tearing their blood, because of this Kolu. Being power, So you do it, and you see all these, you see all of these Nigerians, especially from northern Nigeria, where they don't give them more than 500 naira. Now, the southern Nigeria, that they give you 10,000, 15,000. There, they just gather all the almajiris, give the money to their sheikh, you, and then they order them around. And you, where they use sense, they choose candidate. I have to. They will pick the rogues, they will pick the criminals, and the INEC will ratify it, and you will live through it. We'll do it again next 4 years. You do it, you're going to be doing that every for 4 years. In 2015, I was, how old was I in 2015? I think I was 31. Just a little bit, or maybe above 30. Wow. Yeah. Today, I am about to become, I'm going to clock 42. In January, I'm going to clock 42. Oh my, I may not think that about 42. So by your 2027, I'll be 43. By 2031, I will be 47. By 2035, I will be 51. So you living in that contraption, you should begin to add those years to your age. I don't know how old you are right now. You should begin to first go back to when they started this journey of ruin that they have pushed you into. Go back to how old you were. And how old do you think you're going to be by 2031? 2039? If you make it that far. So yeah, you can join them and shout on your mandate, But a system that will not allow you to elect and choose your own leaders is actually a system that you can say a weapon fashioned against you. You shouldn't be backing that. You should not be backing that. If I have a chance of advising you, I'll say, you shouldn't. It's called self-sabotaging. Still on their elections, okay? Here's another one, by the way. So in Ibadan, no, this one is conclusive. It was concluded anyway.
Olatunji Hastrop Adewale, APC, 8312 votes. 8,312 votes. Odushusi Olajumoke Olabisi of Abga, 40 votes. Oyekunle Fola Sunday, PDP, 18404, 18,404. Atukade Olamiya Oluwatoyin of SDP, 88 votes. And Hamid Badmos of ZLP, 18 votes. I, Professor Abiodun Oluwafemi Oluwadare, hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2025 Ibadan North Federal Constituency election held on the 16th August 2025. The election was contested and the candidate received the votes as announced. The highest number of votes of 18,404 was obtained by Oyekunle Fola Sunday. That Oyekunle Fola Sunday of PDP, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned. God bless
you. Professors. Again, I shared that video with you so that you can see that now the university professors, lecturers, deans, and name it, they are the one that works with INEC. And usually they are the ones that helps them in perfecting the rigging. And they are also the number one, or should I say, one of the early victims, or the early would-be victims of the same people they are rigging in. They won't pay their salaries. They won't promote them. They won't pay their pension as at when due until they protest. Nigeria is, God damn it, man. But yeah, that went well because, like I said, the party controlling the state can always take advantage of these scattered mini elections in order to force their own candidate on the people. It's not always like that during the general election. It can be a little bit more tense than that. That requires much resources to coordinate and rig and put together, but not like this one. So a lot of people are saying that the Peter Obi's Labour Party, Hellrufaya Kaduna Little Fingers SDP, Atiku's ADC, they didn't show up. In fact, it was like a total flop. Others said that ordinarily they shouldn't even have participated, like you are just 5 weeks old. That's like, no. It is the coalition that is 5 weeks old or 6 weeks old. ADC has been in existence for a while. They won nothing. Good to say. However, more will leave their charade for now. There is a video. I am sharing this video with you because a lot of you probably have seen or heard the news that they stoned Aregbesola in Shagamu. I don't have that evidence, but when I saw that video, and I'm like, I'm gone. There's nothing on the video that could say it was Aregbesola. And also, there is nothing in that video that shows that it was Shagamu. Or unsurprisingly, rather, the Ronukus are the ones who uploaded this video. And you know something? They are currently working on what they called a total rejection of anybody, any Yoruba that wants to campaign against Tinubu in Yorubaland will not be allowed. I wanted to know they are already on that one. No? So the likes of Aregbesola and others that are still not showing up, right? So the Ronukus, the Ronu bandits, the Ronu Nazis. So they are currently mobilizing themselves to say they need a strong backing so that to make sure that nobody will campaign against Tinubu in Yorubaland. I don't know if they would have that resources, but if you have paid attention very well all this while, these groups are being sponsored by Tinubu himself. These hateful rhetorics you are hearing here and there, this toxicity and all that, right? This bigotry, tribalism, religion, they are sponsored by Tinubu himself. So when you see those who are claiming to be Yoruba Ponu, as you know them, right? The Ronu bandits. They don't give a damn about Yorubaland. It's about Tinubu. But they have to use Yoruba as a cover to make you think that it's because they care for Yorubaland that much. They don't give a damn about Yorubaland. Now, if they did, by the way, there's a chance that most of them will be on the street right now calling for the head of Tinubu. Like, we will cut off your head, though. Why would the Yoruba still be subjected to this kind of, But they don't care. So they have been sharing this video. Again, like I said, I do not have the authenticity of this video. I'm going to share it too. Because, yeah, there's something I want to say to this video. After it, rather. So, those of you who are preparing for your what you witnessed in Lagos in 2023, you're going to witness something worse than that in their 2027. It's going to start from actually shooting into the crowd, shooting people in any rally, any gathering, or what have you. Once it is considered as an attempt to remove Tinubu, anything coalition ADC in Yorubaland, these guys are currently mobilizing to ensure that they will not allow anybody to. And they are being very intentional. They are mentioning Aregbesola. They said they will chase him out of Yorubaland. And people like him, they have their names. They have, for Tinubu. Here is where the video they said Aregbesola was stoned in Shagamu. This place doesn't look like Shagamu, but I've been away for a while. You can tell me, right? Can you tell me if this is Shagamu? Did you hear the first statement from someone there, the voice that said, that's not Shagamu. But the Ronukus are sharing this video that Aregbesola was stoned. And Aregbesola, no, it won't be driving like he's a state governor. That one looks like a governor's convoy, right? Anyway, the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because the Ronukus are sharing the video, encouraging themselves that, anywhere where we see all these people are betrayers. These people are Yoruba betrayers. They are betraying Tinubu. They are collaborating with other people to remove Tinubu. They are enemy of Yoruba. That's the message right now. Which means they are currently riling Yorubas against their fellow Yorubas who doesn't support Tinubu. So now think if you are not a Yoruba man. You may think, oh, these Yoruba people did, That's why I said that don't say that. Don't use that blanket statement. These guys hate Yoruba. They hate Yorubas. To them, Tinubu the druggie is their own Yoruba leader. Do you understand? Like Tifnubu is their own Yoruba leader. Anybody who doesn't support Tifnubu, to them, as they have been told, is enemy of Yorubaland. So now me as a Yoruba man, I will be targeted by my fellow Yorubas. I could be killed.